Is it too late to get Dez in here?
As a Canadian, I am out.
Oh my. Operator bands rolling in on Nighthaven Labs.
Vertical angles, as you can see, just systematically being opened up there to prevent those power positions being held. And it's kind of doing its job at the minute, but it's not allowing Knights to push forward too aggressively yet. As I say that though, Jerry goes in and they start getting cut down. Gavarni and Canadian manage to find one apiece there. 4 versus 2 with 45 seconds left to go. DarkZero almost in complete control of sight. They've lost a little bit over by the breach, but otherwise sitting pretty.
Yeah, you get the Yokai for added effect as well, and I don't know if there's any tools to flush these players out. You've got information, you got secondary gadgets. Huge round from NJR. Rice clicks that very final
Know
pick.
that there's a push coming down those rear stairs. Meanwhile, Tuku's just working in from the vending machines there. He knows that there is a presence in that mid-floor. He's sort of trying to track him down, but the attackers have got to take the initiative here, and Tuku's going to get himself one there, almost certainly. He manages to pick up Rice as he comes around the corner, and that leaves them now a 5 versus 3, and Knights really fighting for this. Tom picks up Pamba, and all of a sudden we could be staring down the barrel of a flawless round. Gavarni makes sure that that's not going to happen. Nitro does not connect, gets 2 out of 5 that he's going to need, but a lot of work still to be done, especially with a Monty up against him as well. This is almost certainly done and dusted as Knights have managed to secure that plant. The information is coming in, and surely it's a matter of time until the mirror gets picked up.
That one's effectively
there. It is.
Maybe a bit too easy not respecting Knights. If you think they're a younger team, a less experienced team, maybe you're going to want to get real cute. Sure, go ahead. By the way, that was BLK getting into the site and getting swatted away at right away. Atlas gets a little bit too close as well. And suddenly DarkZero have made up for the fact they've lost Canadian early.
Yeah, I think what we're going to start seeing from DarkZero, as you say there, maybe in those first couple of rounds, yeah, I don't know if I'd call it bravado or just, you know, a willingness to go in there. Yeah, we can run around a bit. Yeah, we can take those fights.
Might I pose a word? Can we agree upon this? Hubris.
Hubris. We certainly can. I think, yeah, just a little bit of a willingness to sort of play into that experience and ability that they're confident that they've got. But I think, you know, after that round from Knights, maybe DarkZero just settle down a bit and think, you know, we need to just make sure that we're getting a job done here. And it is, you know, they've got the experience on side to know that that's something that they need to be doing. So 3 versus 4 now after 2 kills in the mid round from DarkZero. And as you can see, they're not getting sort of trigger happy here. They're not looking for those fights specifically. They're happy to hold their angles. They know the attackers have got to do the job. They're going to let that 6th man the clock, you know, do its job for them and try to just burn down as many seconds as they can. They don't need to push into anybody.
Well, there's a heavy reluctance to go on to drones for Knights at the moment, right? You saw that Jerry was posted up in garage, literally right next to the door of the bomb site. Now, yeah, he doesn't have access to the diffuser. Tuku did. But why are you not droning this out? Why are you not gaining information? It leaves Tom as the last man standing. And what realistically...
They're just really not giving much of an opportunity. They're not exposing themselves to those angles. It's allowing BLK to move in on the knock, though. He knows that there's a man inside a kitchen. He's got to get this kill. Comes around the corner. The diffuser's going down at the same time. Absolutely free. Manages to get a second onto Gavarni. Canadian picks one up along the way, though, that stops the plant. 2 versus 3. And that Auda, it just keeps on going, Parker.
Unbelievable with 40 seconds left. Pambazoo still searching for his very first kill. BLK, could he be recovered? Jerry's gonna try, but Canadian has sights on it. It's all up to Tom. He walks in, assessing one. A lot of damage to Pambazoo with the super shorty out. Not much left on Canadian. He's got a good read on him, though. 20 seconds left. Both very limited HP. Diffuser not in their control, so it's a gunfight that Tom will want. He'll pick it up. An attempt behind the shield. Canadian, no way to stop this. He'll have to take the engagement himself. Looking for the ace. He's got the read and the circle around. No! The ace denied by Tom! You know, Jerry doesn't have a kill yet. Atlas, I believe, had at least 1 kill before getting back into the server. So, you've got 2 teams with players that have yet to really warm up. But for DZ, Pambazoo is the player who you expect to be leading your team in kills. There's depth on DarkZero's side. If NJR's doing well, that's fine. You've also got Gavin too. Well, you did until BLK decided to go bananas on entry. He's been excellent so far, by the way. You saw the Nook play that won them, inarguably won them the round. Excellent play by him. You get in, get the kill, get out. 30 seconds left. All hell is about to break loose.
Yeah, it's just going to come down to an absolute bloodbath here. We've got Atlas just poised, watching in through that triple wall. Diffuser is going to be going down just inside. Same spot as they used last time around on this site, and they are going to get it done. It's going to stick. Rice manages to level things up with a kill onto Tuku, but again, it's that man on the Finker, picking up another important kill. 4 versus 2. He keeps stacking them up and knocking them down. 3 versus 1. Diffuser down, all up to Pamba, the man that you just mentioned hasn't had a kill yet. He's managed to find his first, but he's going to have to find another 3 in about 15 seconds if he wants to close this round out. Beautiful second to pick up his man there. 1 versus 2 though. He's going to have to start playing on this Diffuser. Surely he can't stick this.
Oh my, no. How close are they? He gets away with it! Excuse me! How are there 2 of you still alive and you let him do that? Pampazoo somehow sits on that case for 7 seconds and gets the counter disable.
BLK has every right.
Now you've got another defender up there that you might not necessarily know about. And if Gavin can make it over towards this garage area where you see right now, the bulk of Knights players are assembling. Gavin can do some serious damage. Canadian's gonna read on into the buck, take out Tuku from down below. The lead for DarkZero grows as the time continues to work against Knights, but hold on a moment here. Atlas, amidst the smoke, getting it down. Canadian kills him from below. Take a deep breath, DarkZero. They're looking for a flawless finish to this first half. They're not going to get it as BLKO duels Canadian. He can now attempt to plant himself, which he will do before getting slaughtered by Gavin. Question mark, who returns to the bomb site. Last one left is Jerry.
They're just on all sides of them at the minute, DarkZero. This is so oppressive. They're above, they're below, they're everywhere that they turn. And Knights are surely going to be feeling that at the minute. There's absolutely no safe space for them inside of Nighthaven. Pamba, perfect advantage in Siege. If you've got somebody above fighting somebody below, quite often that does give a little bit of an advantage. Air jab goes out, but there we go. The angle was worth it. Tuku holds it for over a minute, but gets his reward as he takes the man down. Canadian manager to find Atlas. 4 versus 4. 30 seconds left to go, and just as we predicted, Parker, the time is starting to become a serious factor.
And there you go. Rice getting picked off by Jerry. Traded right back. DZ doing very well at trading blows. There's one for Pamba as well. Oh no, Tom! You can't miss those. You get out-dueled by Canadian. Tom just made Canadian look like Shaiko in that engagement. DZ finishes things off.
Back into his team about these positions. They know that they've got one stuck hard left. It is going to be Tuku who's just down there in that position. Clayton has some difficulty just as I do.
Apparently you're having some problems. That's okay. Jerry is not long for this round, and the timeout from Knights has bought them more composure, I would say, Tim, as there's only 40 seconds left in the round, but they will stare down a deficit when it comes to man count. It is interesting to see Canadian on Monty, especially with how he's played, but Tuku, who'd been fleshed out earlier on, not much remains for him. Now it's BLK to take the engagement. Supernova to the chest. Tom is to fall as well. How debilitating a flawless round would be after you take your time out, but that's exactly what often starved of information. It's very likely that DZ is going to be in that same spot, and now Gavin's a bit too slow, loses the duel, wins it, but gets down all the same. Canadian with Diffuser in hand, there goes BLK, a successful defuse plant as Pamba is removed from action.
Pamba was it to close this one out last time around. Let's see if Knights can do the same in reverse. Atlas battling, trying to find anything that he can, but 3 versus 3 as the Nomad's taken down. However, DarkZero seem to have this in hand. 2 versus 2 though, as Knights, they're not ready to lose this one just yet, but with the Monty just backing himself up into a corner, Canadian knows exactly what is needed, will be dealt with. There's about 9 seconds. It's all going to come down to NJR. Will the cover be in place? He's going to have to find one. Cannot do it. Shots and miss. That's the one that he needed. There's not enough time, Parker, no matter what they do. NJR will